I understand that you, Charles, you met everybody. I've read a couple of things now. It was a house and...
You've met everyone in the world.
I've met
He's the coolest. You're like a Dalai Lama.
That's why I'm a little older. It took a while to kind of glad hand my way through the...
well, I'd read...
Did you just get us more drinks?
I did.
Awesome.
Really? That was very
slick.
smooth. For people that are off camera, which is, or not, whatever. She's off camera. It was just one of these. It was like...
She was like David Susskind. She's like...
and now a round will be presented.
I read that that you were, Kevin, you were at a house party and everyone had to sing and something about a karaoke circuit. I don't know what the hell this is. Thinking it might be just intricate with Jersey.
Yeah.
What?
No, it was kind of fun. It was. I met Charles actually on the night of my graduation from high school. So, yeah, it was my graduation night. Yeah.
You learned something.
And so, why were you?
Because I never went to any parties. I was a complete atomic nerd, and so a friend said, "Oh, you got to come to my older brother, very older brother's friend's party." And what it was, you go to the party, and the whole house, you didn't have to pay for beer and then get a cake, but you had to sing. So the whole
wow.
Yeah, so the whole house would sing, and there would be like these guys that would just play music, and I brought a huge piano, and I didn't have an amp, and I said, "Can I borrow your amp?" And he's like, "Yeah, here, go get it." So I went out to his car and got his amp, got an amp. He let me, and it was just you just sit inside of the room, and the whole house like sings, Police songs or Rolling Stone songs.
So the crowd would like.
The crowd, yeah.
I want to come to your parties. That sounds like way more fun than any party I went to in high school. My God.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. And it was packed. So
your degree, I think I read, is in jazz guitarist.
Oh no, it's not.
It's in biochemistry.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I developed a laser. We kind of met through those parties, but we went to the same college because he was a music major also.
Where'd you go?
Harvard
Vode Technical Training Institute.
We went to Turnpike Tech off of Route 46.
In Ramsey, New Jersey?
Yeah.
Flemington?
Exactly, yeah.
Patterson, New Jersey. Right?
It's William Patterson. It's actually Wayne, maybe.
You can get a Happy Meal and a diploma.
Yeah. So we were music majors at this thing, and he was like classical, and I was jazz. Oh. But I never finished my degree. He actually has a degree.
You are so jazz.
Yeah, I am so jazz.
It's like Fosse. There's so much jazz.
So I'm like the Wayne Shorter of indie rock.
You guys, let me see here. You guys spent a summer working as a house band on a ferry, right? And you were annoying old elderly passengers or something.
Yeah.
Something like this. But the running story is that you got fired for playing debaser. But then I also read that you got fired for playing debaser from a New Jersey club.
Yeah, they didn't want to hear the Pixies at that time.
The club didn't. You were playing in a club.
Yeah, from La Costa.
Right.
Yeah, we played in this typical seaside town, Bon Jovi's big for a reason in New Jersey. And we can say that because we're from New Jersey. So they weren't so psyched with Debaser.
I see.
Especially in 1991.
Right.
Yeah, 90 maybe.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, we kind of started almost as a cover band.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, pretty much a cover band.
Okay. So you and to go just to recap, you and Greg, you said, are the only kids in your family? And how was it playing in a band this long with your older brother?
He's not here.
Greg's not here.
No, he's great. I'm very lucky. Not many siblings have kind of the weird connection. Closest. It's very nice.
This July marks the 20th anniversary for you guys that you've been together.
Yeah.
And
20 weeks just flew by like this.
So you, Kevin, had been quoted as saying, you think it's in July, we're going to do something for it. Do you have any plans to do?
We're going to implode.
Exactly. Going to age gracefully.
I think we're going to start the record.
Yeah, exactly.
Start the record.
So I
Which you kind of crossed off too.
Well, because what I'm wondering is that you guys.
Look at that. oh my God, it's another rare tremor in New York.
It feels like we're on like we're like on a spaceship.
We'll see the footage later.
What? So you've basically been the most prolific you've probably been in. I think it's since like '99 or something. In this year, starting this year with like releasing stuff in January, playing shows, playing South by Southwest, playing Sasquatch and whatnot. Did you guys kind of have that planned that you were going to attack your anniversary year this way, or was it just kind of a Wrensian fluke?
It's kind of a fluke, but it is neat that it's working out that way. It feels it's almost not surprising in some kind of weird way that it works out.
Yeah.
That way, I don't know.
Yeah.
But this will easily be our most productive year, even though it'll only be the second half. But
yeah.
Really? Do you have anything? I know because what your publicist had said. I said something about, are you playing anything else besides the Bell Hook show on the East Coast or whatever? And she said, well, we're trying to get them to finish the records. We want them to like not play as much.
Yeah.
So.
You know, it's kind of like it's the weird thing about it. You know, it's always that we're together for 20 years and then we go away for a long time. It's kind of a real odd thing that we have that a lot of bands don't have.
Look how tall I am. Sorry.
We were getting really serious at that point.
I'm like a 3-year-old. Sorry, go ahead.
But we're almost always working. We almost talk with each other every day.
Really?
For a band that's been around for that long, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're not putting out new records and putting out new songs, and everyone's like, "Oh, where do you guys go?" We kind of go away, and we do, but we're always working.
Uh-huh.
So.
Now, yeah, because I mean, I'd read something too that you have like 100 songs written and you have 2 or something.
Congratulations.
And
mine aren't done yet.
You're not done yet, but you're the working musician, and he's working
I know,
for Pfizer. How funny is that?
Yeah, I know.
So, these 2 are much better than 100.
There's been a quality thing that's. Is my hair good? That's been ongoing.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't sure what you said right there. Hold on a second.
Oh, wait. Kevin, hugging the camera again. Oh, we've lost satellite link. Oh, there we go.
Speaking of, this isn't the Springsteen. Speaking of the
Yes,
Jersey connection,
you have to listen to Springsteen every day, at least once.
I know.
It's like brushing your teeth.
As a writer myself, I'm really interested in how people kind of approach what they do. So, what's your process for when an idea for a song hits?
I think it's very different. I know for me, I have to do it over and over and over and over and over and over again.
So you do a lot of revisions?
And this is my interpretation, but he can kind of just do it in his head. I can just sit there, he's like, no, we should, yeah. I have to like take all of the shots every, like, that's what I'm kind of realizing.
No, that's actually not true. It's only, I only
You
do
will
that.
sit there and you say, that's not going to work. And I'm like, how the hell do you know it's not going to work?
It's only with your songs, though. It's so clear and apparent to me that it's not working. I'm just like, clearly that bad part, before where I'm talking to you now, just simply cut that. Look at my mammoth fingers up there. It should be right over your head. Just like cut that part right there.
I think
I can't.
I'm having a serious hot flash right now.
Really? The Wrens are more a menopausal.
Yeah.
So, can you answer the question?
You hit record and it just happens.
I see.
Gold just
but I mean,
comes
like,
through.
so how do you kind of like collect? You know, you said you have 100 songs written or whatever. So how is it that you sort of? I mean, you just like
But there are
sit
100
down.
demos or like sketches or
Yeah, but how do you capture your sketches? Like, it's not something like you just sit down and say, okay, today I'm going to sit down and write.
I also have to say that it's over years and years. I mean, the thing about the Meadowlands is we did 14 songs, but we really truly did 14 songs for 5 years. People don't understand. They'll never understand how crazy that record was. I mean, we didn't work on any other songs except those.
It's
It's ridiculous. So all the 100 songs, like little scraps that I might have done while we were doing that. So I have it's years of songs.
Right.
You know.